Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today's workout is going to be doing 5 1-minute sessions of what Buddy Lee is doing in this video. Not as fast as him, but what he's doing is he's doing 4 basic bounce jumps and then 4 alternate footsteps. And this is one of the drills that he uses to improve footwork, coordination, and overall jumping ability. I can tell you after taking his workshop that this footwork drill, it does work. It really helps whether you're a beginner or whether you are an experienced jumper. It does help in solidifying your coordination, your timing, your agility, everything that you need to improve at your jump rope. So let's get into it. Okay, everybody, we're starting off with the warm-up that I always do. It's going to be some boxer steps, some shadow jumps, followed by the dynamic warm-up, or a portion of the dynamic warm-up that I learned about 2 years ago that I still do for my warm-ups. I like the boxer step because it gets the blood flowing. It gets you in the frame of mind to start jumping rope because you're on the balls of your feet. Being on the balls of your feet is the most important thing you can do for jump rope to maintain the form that you need to maintain. So now we're going down for the dynamic warm-up. Try to touch the floor with your hand if you want to, but the primary effort here is to stretch out and start moving the hips around because hips are so important with jump rope as well. I normally knock out about 10 of those. So it's always a quick warm up for me, and then it's time to get started. So we're starting with 1 minute of the 4 basic bounce and 4 alternate footstep combination. You can see here that I'm not going nearly as fast as Buddy Lee was going in his clip that I showed in the beginning of the video. Maybe in the first portion of his clip, I'm going at about that speed, but he starts to speed it up. If you want to speed it up and this pace is too slow for you, feel free to do that. But I can tell you that doing this combination over and over again, it does get more exhausting than doing the boxer step or the heel toe or sticking with one of those 2 jumps for a longer period of time. Keep in mind that this is an exercise session designed more toward beginners, more toward people who are just starting out and trying to get a feel for jump rope. This drill here is going to help you establish your footwork and your coordination and get you more comfortable with jumping. We got a couple more seconds here and we'll go into the active rest. For an active rest, do whatever you want here. You can do some push-ups, you can do some high knees, whatever. For me, what I'm doing is I'm doing the same thing that I did in the warm-up. As I said, this is a beginner exercise session. That doesn't mean it's just for beginners, but it's geared more toward beginners. So what I'm doing here is only 1 minute of jumping and then 60 boxer steps, so 1 rep on each side, and I go back and forth and do 60 shuffles for my active rest. So now it's time to get into the second of 5 sets. We're going for a minute. We're doing the exact same thing that we did before. We're doing 4 basic bounces, 4 alternate footsteps, and you can see how much coordination it takes because I messed up a little bit there. And what I was trying to do in this clip is alternate which foot I started on. So if I started the alternate footstep on my right, I wanted to start on my left at the next point in time. What you can do with a drill like this is you can add some different challenges to your drill, like what I was talking about, starting on the opposite foot on the next iteration of alternate footsteps. Try to make it interesting. One of the greatest things about jump rope is that there are so many different combinations and permutations of moves that you can do that the possibilities are truly endless. So you can throw in your own challenges if you're not being challenged enough here. So we're getting up to about a minute here, and I like to finish my set. That's why I've been going about 4 seconds over. I like to finish the series, the 8 total jumps, the 4 basic bounces, and the 4 alternate footsteps. And finishing the set is something that can increase your mental toughness. You don't stop in a minute, you stop when you're finished the set. So if that's something that you want to incorporate into your routine, then I would suggest doing that as well. We're into the active rest. Choose whatever active rest you want. You can do what I'm doing here, some shadow jumping, some shuffle / boxer steps, or you can do whatever works for you. All right, we're getting into the third of 5 sets, starting with that alternate footstep and then going to the basic bounce. What you can do to get this down is just count in your head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what Buddy Lee teaches. That's what he's saying in the beginning of the video, even though I didn't have the sound on. That's what he's saying in the beginning of the video. I'll demonstrate it for you here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you can count that in your head, what you can do is time yourself and keep your rhythm. Because jump rope is all about rhythm as well. If you have good rhythm, if you have a good sense of timing, it makes it much easier. And don't be ashamed if you start off attempting this drill and you're not able to do it. This is not easy. It's not terribly difficult. It's not one of the more difficult jump rope moves out there, but don't expect to fly into it, especially if you've started jumping recently and be able to get something like this. You want to try it, continue to try it, look at the video, copy what I'm doing, copy what Buddy Lee is doing, and keep making baby steps toward the direction of mastering it. But what this drill is going to do is it's going to help tremendously in getting that baseline of coordination down to where it becomes second nature. We're going into our fourth 1-minute iteration of 4 basic bounces and 4 alternate footsteps. And at this point, I hope that you've become more familiar. Your body is already starting to become more familiar with this move. Whether you are an experienced jumper and you've never tried this specific combination and this specific footwork drill, or you have started jumping recently and you're trying to get this down, and it's one of the first things that you've done. This is a great move to start with if you are a beginner, because the basic bounce and the alternate footstep are the 2 first moves that I would recommend people learn, and then the boxer step and the heel toe after that. But these 2 moves prepare your foundation better than any other move I can think of. We're coming in on the end there, 4 of 5 sets done, and we got the active rest now. We have one more set after knocking out our active rest. And what I encourage you to do is, if you're having trouble getting this combination down, I encourage you to watch this video over and over again and to try it with the video playing, and to count in your head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can start with the alternate footstep or the basic bounce, either one. They're interchangeable that way. But the only way that you truly master a move is to practice it over and over again until your body becomes used to it and you create and solidify the muscle memory. So we have 1 minute left here, and this is our final set. This is a shorter workout today, but throwing in the combination of these 2 moves is a great HIIT exercise, and it keeps your body guessing. You're constantly having to change the speed at which you rotate the rope as well, because it's going to be a little bit different with the alternate footstep than it is with the basic bounce. So that's going to help your coordination as well. Now you see me here toward the end, I'm going a little faster. Once you've built that comfort and you've built that muscle memory, try to go faster, try to challenge yourself. What you're going to be doing on the alternate footstep is you're not going to be lifting your feet as high so that you can go faster. And the same goes with the basic bounce. You're going to be jumping less and rotating the rope more. and try to challenge yourself. Try to go as fast as you can. If you trip, you trip. It's no problem. Try to finish strong all the way to the end. And that's it. That's the workout. Try and keep practicing this move. Take care, everybody. Peace.